Well, a new exhibit aims to raise awareness about the industrial fishing industry, overfishing in Southeast Asia, an ecological and human crisis by photojournalist Nicole Tung opened this month at the Bronx Documentary Center.
Now, Tung spent 9 months on the ground in Thailand, Indonesia, and the Philippines, capturing powerful images that highlight the negative impacts of large-scale fishing on the local ecosystem. It also takes a closer look at the toll on coastal communities, including the people working for an industry with little to no regulations or protections. Photojournalist Nicole Tung joins us now. It was interesting, Nicole, the words you used to describe this as a dark underbelly. Explain why you chose to use your talent to highlight this.
Thank you so much for having me on today. So one of the reasons why we can use those words to describe this industry is because of how opaque it is. It really lacks transparency. A lot of the seafood that the U.S. imports, about I think 60 to 70% of the total amount of seafood that the U.S. imports comes from all of Asia. And the problem is with the transparency in the supply chains. So you might have a fisherman that sells to a buyer, and then it goes to an exporter and then distributor. And even though the U.S. has very strict laws on importing seafood, that could potentially have slave labor or forced labor involved in it. The buyers don't always know where it's coming from, right, because the exporters consolidate the seafood that they get. Yeah. So sometimes people have good intentions, consumers have good intentions most of the time, but the transparency is what's really lacking.
You said it's dark, a dark underbelly, opaque. You actually did speak to those fishermen and other locals, workers, including women who are exploited, sometimes working without pay or any kind of labor or safety protections. Share with us their stories and the toll this kind of industry takes on them as human beings.
So a lot of women, they tend to work on the docks, on the shore, whereas their husbands work on the commercial fishing vessels. Usually this would be the case in Thailand, for example. A lot of the workers on these fish landing sites are Burmese migrant workers. The women are not given any formal contracts, so therefore there's no protection, no benefits. They work whenever there's a load of fish coming in from the sea. And that means that sometimes they might not have work. And then if people go missing, their husbands go missing, there's usually no legal recourse for them. So that's where, that affects their family, their livelihoods as well.
And it's a dangerous job.
Yeah, take us here at home. I mean, you talk about this conflict between intention and transparency. What are the everyday choices we can make, and we're just selecting our seafood at the counter to make sure that we're bolstering sustainability?
Yeah, and I think a lot of what people can do is to read labels carefully, look at what kind of certifications the seafood has that they're buying, and also questioning in restaurants, for example, or a fishmonger, trying to understand where the seafood comes from. Always, if possible, to buy locally sourced or, from fish markets that source seafood locally. But it's not just coming from the fish on your plate that we should be concerned about. Seafood products make it into things like pet food, into fish meal that goes into aquaculture and other, pig feed and chicken feed as well. So we have to be aware of that too.
So much people can learn from this. Overfishing in Southeast Asia. It is at the Bronx Documentary Center. Your images are beautiful and they're so important. Nicole Tung, thank you so much for joining us on NBC News Daily.
Thanks, Nicole.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.